I'll check it before we get out. Yeah, panic button.
Alright, panic button.
Let's roll, ball.
Unit that reported shots. Call out.
2 Tango 83.
2 Tango 83. Stay in the area. Investigate nearby. Possible 1099.
5 Romeo 205 control.
5 Romeo 205.
Could you advise if I press my panic buttons then?
All units be advised. Panic button pressed by 5 Tango 28. Control 615. Can you advise live ramp location?
10-4, it's going to be a long route. US Route 68, just north of the prison.
The runway.
2 Tango 83, I believe it has found his cruiser. I'll advise status of officer now. Yep, 2 Tango 28, I'm gonna have 5 Tango 28 down in his vehicle. Currently right off of Route 68, right near the
prison. At the prison.
Here.
At the prison?
In the prison, yep.
User disconnected from your channel.
Two Tango 83, 5 Tango 28 is gonna have a gunshot wound. Looks like right in his head and in his chest. I believe those are the shots fired I heard.
Careful. Advise County 1052s and
10-4, is there any EMS in game?
User left your channel.
Negative, sir.
Could we possibly get volunteer if there is any?
Advise the only volunteer is the downed officer.
Copy. It looks like he got shot in his head and his chest is what it looks like to me.
That sounds to me like a hit.
Has he
Yeah, I have no
responded to
idea.
you? Has
He
he
called
sent
into
me
the
to you?
radio. Nope, nothing at all. I
Can we check
don't
check his
think
pulse?
he'd
Yeah,
be
I
able
was gonna say
to.
check a pulse.
One dispatch, did you put up signal
Alright.
100?
Do you want to smash his window out?
Negative.
Black
10-4,
go
can you
in.
show a Shark 1, 10-7,
Yeah,
and
I'll-
to Lima
here, hang on.
118 back today?
He's got no
Careful.
pulse. I think he may be 1144, but that's not my call.
Okay.
He called in the radio, I heard him, and then he
King
put his
49.
panic button off, so I don't know
1 King 49.
what he was gonna do,
Yeah,
or
we
what
have
he was gonna
23
call
with
in.
the downed officer.
Do we want to set up a perimeter? Because obviously, I mean, if he's been shot, then we've got to set something up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go vest up real quick. I'll be back.
Control 5 Romeo
Okay.
204 is
Yeah,
channel.
I'm gonna get my,
Negative.
10-4, can you advise all units on the status of a gray in color, unmarked Crown Victoria?
User left your
Sit the
channel.
Yellow Jack. I have no units inside reporting.
Five Romeo 204. I believe that was 5 Bravo or 2 Bravo 41s. I think he code 0.
10-4, thank you. I'll be clear.
Okay.
5 Delta 131 priority US Route 68 Sonora Road. We got multiple shots fired against some units. It's going to be a rusty pickup truck taking off. White male wearing all black in a mask.
Topeka D9, the nearest location.
US Route 68 in West Joshua Road, right in the intersection. It's going to be a rusty pickup truck. Stand by, got it. Going on the road headed towards the city southbound.
Except for any nearby units attach.
5 Romeo
Stand by.
205.
5 Romeo
Microphone
205.
activated.
2 Bravo 1.
I'm in the area.
2 Bravo 1.
1 King 41.
Microphone muted.
Multiple units, 2 Bravo 1.
Microphone
2
activated.
Bravo 1, I'll be responding.
10-4, control 1 King 19, 1 King 49. Go ahead and respond.
Tempo.
I'm South Sonora. Did you want me to attach or
Microphone
anything?
muted.
Negative.
User
5-Tango-16.
joined
I'm
your
with the
channel.
pursuit. You want me to stay on or attach?
Control 5, remain 204 priority. I've got a 1099. We're going to be at Sonora and 68, 1099, Sonora and 68. Looks like it's 5 Delta 121.
Yeah, what's with that other unit behind us? Is he down or is he still in pursuit?
We just need 20s because I've had 2 other units come back behind.
I got Sonora and 68. There's an 1099 on an
Unit that
officer.
advised
I think the
pursuit
officer that
status,
called in.
negative 1022.
Okay,
Still there?
well, let's go.
Correction, unit that requested attachment. Last unit that requested
They said
attachment
rusty
on the
pickup
pursuit.
truck, right?
5-Tango-16. I was with the pursuit, and I wanted to know if you wanted me to stay on.
Yeah, 10-4 rusty pickup.
Negative, go ahead and
All right,
detach.
yeah, this was 131. I think this is 131.
Shot 601.
Flashshot 601.
10-4, do we know the direction of the
I'm now
suspect? Did he
available
go
except
back
for- not available for the
eastbound or
Tango
westbound?
28 instant.
He just said towards the
10-4.
city on Sonora Road. Is this? Hang on, we
We're
gotta
gonna
figure
Yeah.
out who is this.
10-4. Control Flashshot 601.
What batch
Good.
number?
You respond
I think
to
it's
attack
5
can you hear
on
us?
31.
standby for 1020.
Yeah, I think it's 5 Delta 131 because he called out they were southbound Sonora. That's why I was rushing over here. Oh, this is 25. 131 might still be on the Sonora Road then.
Control the last unit on the 1099.
We are on Sonora Road, right? 68 crosses Sonora right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See,
this
I
is
thought
like-
that they had
so
taken off and that the pursuit was going someplace else other than this.
Well, I think there was an initial pursuit, but then they downed this officer. So
See Papa 104.
Be advised, officers advising it's going to be a rusty Karen Rebel. Last seen southbound Sonora. It's going to be a white male dressed in all black,
South.
possibly with a black face mask.
10-4.
So he did continue. We can go down Sonora.
he went
Control
back
Mag
towards the
20,
city.
where am I going?
Yeah, if you guys, go check Sonora because
Yeah,
I
no,
know
but-
there's
and
another
then at
unit
this
down
time,
there. I thought
you're
this was
able to reach
131.
officers. Control to any unit on the
All right, let's keep
1099.
rolling.
On the second 1099 on 68.
Microphone activated.
Go for 2v1.
Go ahead.
2v1. Be advised, myself, King 19, and King 49 are going to be continuing in the last one direction of the suspect. It's going to be southbound Sonora Road.
10-4.
It's Lima 118. I got an individual here on West Joshua Road, postal 880,
User in your channel
claiming
timed
to
out.
the individuals of a van parked nearby of shooting an officer and robberies. I have another unit here with me, unit identifier.
About 63 on with them.
We're gonna go ahead and investigate the van.
10-4 control 5 Romeo 204.
Go ahead.
Microphone muted.
1073.
Who's
I'm going
this?
to be out with 5 Delta 25. 5 Delta 25 is the
This
1099 at
is-
68 in Sonora. If 1052s are available, if you could send them
shot in
code
the
3.
chest. He's good though. I got him secured.
10-4 control medic 20.
Alright, 10-4.
Clear
This is
direct.
getting
You want to keep
way
pushing
out
down
of hand.
Sonora? Yeah, we got to keep pushing.
Yeah.
10-4.
Nick,
Yeah, he went
Dude,
towards
you're
the
just
city.
210
What's up?
Do we have HP?
as
Say
soon
again,
as
to
we
where?
have time, you should have all active 1012 because this is getting way out of hand.
Alright, yeah, right now,
Awesome.
I mean, I think we have 3 sets of 2 officers, with one of the officers being down, because we have the guy down. We have 2 guys down on 68 in Harmony, and then we have 1 down here. I don't
Yep.
think I don't think we even have enough units to manage the 10-12. I know all 3 of us are riding together, but
Yeah, I hear you. Well,
get
let's
them-
go.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna
User
continue
joined your
southbound, or we're
channel.
gonna try to head back in another direction.
Well, did
I
you
think that
hear
they
that on
should
the
they
radio?
Charger near our location. Can you go ahead and attach and help
Hold
us
on a
out?
second.
10-4 flipping around.
Hey, did he say?
Guys,
that
he
knew
stayed
where
on
was?
Sonora Road.
He stayed.
He
Did
stayed
go
on
south?
Sonora Road
I
towards
would
the
attach
city.
me to that. As
Yeah.
per the.
Alright,
Okay,
10-4.
good enough for us.
All right, yep, they're going southbound Sonora Road towards the city.
Is Control Medic 20, do we have a second down officer at Sonora and Baytree?
User left your channel.
3 Paul 104. 3 Paul 104 Direct Medic 20. Be advised, this officer is code 4.
Tuning a 118, status update. The van is busted out windshield, left running behind a house. Again, postal 880 across the street. Plate doesn't come back in the system.
Microphone activated.
2, we went to all units. Please be advised, we can have units stay in pairs or stay in groups, so we don't have any more downed officers. And we can get more information on suspects' headings and descriptions. So units, please try to stay in groups together.
Microphone muted.
10-4.
5 Romeo 205, 5 Romeo 204 direct.
Go ahead.
10-12.
10-4, if you can, come meet myself and Medic 20 at 16th, Sonora.
Are we thinking?
10-4. I think at
We've
this
got-
point we can step it down. I
Yeah,
don't think
because
we're gonna get
I
them.
thought we'd run into him on that road.
I mean, 3 officers down.
What was this whole thing with
Can you
that?
advise if I have a duplicate in CAD?
What was that whole thing that came over the radio that they have
Can you
a
advise
van with
if I have a
shut out windows
duplicate, in CAD?
at the 80?
I heard that, and it
Yeah,
and it was where we were at.
didn't come back.
Yeah, let's go here. Let's go up here.
Advise your mic is cutting out badly for me.
10-4, can you advise if I have a duplicate in CAD?
Because like they called in the van, and that was where we initially made contact with, but they had to have kept going down Sonora because there was another downed officer down Sonora.
Yeah, I mean, you can see their breadcrumb trail. They probably went right past us because we were sitting at the
Yeah,
code
no
store.
kidding.
Officer got downed on 68.
I do not see a
And they
duplicate
probably
in the
went
CAD.
right past us, and then we
10-4,
went
thank you.
past them, and then they downed the other officer at Sonora and 68, and then they got Baytree and 68 with an officer down.
Control Medic 20.
Now that all being
Damn.
said,
Medic 20.
van with shut out windows. Black,
21144
remember that
officers,
van that we
obvious
seen
trauma,
at the
Time
bank?
and death.
Yeah, I passed them. I
The
was
one
getting,
Yeah.
I was
with the
getting
dude with the big pockets?
10-4.
Damn.
If you can,
Yeah,
contact corners, please.
He walked out of the bank with
10-4
stuffed
Kenny
pockets,
Corners
and I mean it
and
kind of looked
T83
like
mics.
wads of cash.
Well, that would
But
explain a
I
lot.
walked in there and paid my rent. Yeah, I walked in there, I paid my rent, and it was like nothing was up. The teller was totally fine, and I don't know. So he just probably withdrew
Yeah.
some money.
I mean, do we know if there were
I'm
two
just-
of them?
I'm
I
just
mean, how many of
wondering-
them were there?
Well,
It's just the one guy,
Yeah.
and he got into the van. I mean, it's like you pass by somebody when you walk through a door. You know, it's
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not
well,
it's not anything that.
It's unlikely for a teller to not say anything to a cop after they've just been robbed or make any hints at all. So there could.
well, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
there
not
could have
even.
been someone
I'm
still
not even
back in the
talking
bank.
about robbing. I'm
well,
not even talking
honestly,
so much about the robbery. I'm talking about with everything that's going on with all those hits lately. I'm talking about some payoff or something because that was a lot of cash by the way his pockets looked like.
Oh, that could be very.
it was
yeah.
likely it was likely a decent amount of money. Yeah, and he smiled as he was walking out the door and said, "Have a nice day." And the teller
I would
responded,
too.
and that was before they even saw me. Exactly, if they were in cahoots, definitely. But I mean, that like it in the initial impression that I got, it was just a guy walking out of a bank that had withdrawn some money, and I mean, yeah, his pockets were bulging, but I didn't think anything of it at the time.
No, I didn't either. But now with the information that we have, I just remember
Yep.
that we've seen a black van, and I wonder if it's the same van. Unfortunately, of course, I don't
Was
have
it-
the license plate.
Disconnected from your
Do
channel.
you?
Was it just me, or did you hear Vespucci at that last scene? Do we want to take a spin down to Vespucci and see if maybe there is something left there? I'm sure that that individual,
19 dispatch.
may be gone, but I don't know. Did you hear anything about Vespucci back there?
I didn't hear
I'm going to
Vespucci, but I know
currently
the
be
van.
10-8 off
It
of
was
that.
just it was like a black van,
Seems
right?
code 4.
Outside the bank.
Not much we can do with the vehicle.
I drove by it. It was an LS Power van. That's why I was a little confused.
Had a ladder.
Been kidnapped and left on the side of the road.
Yeah, it had a ladder on the top of it.
On standby,
his
I heard
home,
kidnap over
or at least
the
nearby his home. So it'll be 10-6.
10-4.
User joined your channel.
Did you catch that? Because I sure didn't.
I didn't. I heard kidnapped on the side of the road, and that was about it.
Yeah.
We can. I mean, do you really think it's worth going to Vespucci, checking it out, and then heading back up?
I don't think so. That's part of the reason why I asked back there. I just thought I heard something in the giant hodgepodge of conversation that was happening back there. I thought I heard Vespucci, but odds are I was just looking for something to hear.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
guys,
think I would say we head on back.
Yeah,
I agree.
If
you guys can't confirm it, like, and say.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I don't know where it ended up. That it drove off while we were there, but we could check.
Well, they found it.
Well, I can call
they
it in.
Found
was that
so
at
I want
the
to see
8?
if that's.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back up there then.
All right. I'll figure out where the van is.
Microphone activated.
2B1 to control.
All right. Cool. You go ahead and lead the way, man. And yeah, you take point.
Do you know what unit called in the van with the shutout windows?
Advise, I believe it's going to be 3 Papa 104.
10-4. 2B1 to 3 Papa 104 direct.
Go ahead.
What's the 1020 of that van with the shutout windows?
Be advised, I don't ever recall calling in a van.
User
it was
left
a
your channel.
rusty brown in color Karen Rebel that was seen southbound Sonora.
10-4. 2B1
I definitely heard a van.
2B1 to all units.
Okay.
Did anyone call in a van with a shutout window?
10-4, 2 Lima 118.
10-4, 2 Lima 118. What's the 1020 of that van?
1020 is hold 1. It's going to be West Joshua Road, just across the street from 880, just behind the house on the dirt road.
User left your
Considering
channel.
control says that there's no more active scenes related to this case, and there's no van here. Yeah, we're kind of out of leads now.
You know what? Here's what I'm thinking. I think it had to have been, but okay, like out of RP, it had to have been Bugs and Polecat, obviously. Like,
hold on a second.
Oh wait,
Microphone activated.
Do you need any information on that black van?
10-4, can you 10-9 that postal for us?
It's going to be 880 across the street from said postal, behind a building, parked off from the dirt road. If you'd like me to 97 down there, I can.
What was the postal though?
Standby.
880.
Microphone muted.
I can't
Where's
find
880?
it.
Yeah.
Though. 880 is northwest of Harmony. Northwest of Harmony.
Yeah, I
User
see it.
joined your channel.
Oh, I feel ya. Okay, yeah. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's head down there.
But I just don't know if we need to, if we should run code 3.
Yeah, we don't have to run code. We're good.
Go ahead.
All right.
Who's to your 29?
Show me with the 1017 Lesbo Lane crossroad Algonquin Boulevard, postcode 852.
Right over here, just parked behind the fence there.
Where is it again? Sorry.
Go ahead and cross the street real quick.
Oh, I see the rebel.
Can see the ladder from here.
Oh, both vehicles.
User
Is
disconnected
this the
from your
technical that was
channel.
involved?
Yeah, I don't know about the rebel, but
all right.
the individual had
That's
stopped
it.
me.
Yep, that's it.
Said that he
User
was
joined your
kidnapped by this
channel.
man and all that good stuff. I don't know about the rebel though.
You run the plate, right? And did it come back nothing?
I tried to run the plate. I got nothing on the CAD.
Yeah, this is it.
Yep. It's still running too.
It's pipes. I thought it was a ladder. It's pipes.
There's the ladder up there.
Oh, there's a ladder in
Yeah,
there, I suppose.
barely.
Yeah, I see it now. Well, shoot. I mean, it was just a guy. I just walked past him. He didn't do anything wrong. I didn't pay any mind to him. He was just doing his thing. I probably could have talked to him about the window tint, but I didn't even see it. Actually, the car is a little dirty, it looks like. So, yeah, it's just a lot of dirt.
Yeah, the Civ who got kidnapped stopped me, flagged me down, got information from him. He was gonna go down to the station to take a statement, but I think he code zeroed.
Oh yeah.
That's unfortunate. Well,
That's
at the very
very
least, they yeah, they got
But
him
I'm gonna
and all
write that number license plate down.
351-104.
Yeah, like I said, it didn't come back in the MDT, but I'm sure it's got something on it. Maybe I typed it wrong.
Did they have a description of who kidnapped them at all? Was it the?
He said that it was a very vague description. He didn't get very much. He said they both
Yeah, I
had
know he
shirts,
didn't go down to the station.
jeans and I think black shirt, maybe. I'm not sure.
All right. Well, that doesn't match the description of the guy that I saw get in the front. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know the description.
It'll be interesting either way, however it plays out.
The description of the first suspect that the first 1099 unit called out, he said he was wearing all white.
Yeah, this gentleman that I saw get in this vehicle earlier today, when he was exiting the Fleece Bank. I mean, Alex, you probably have a body cam recording. I don't have mine, but I think he was wearing khaki pants, but he had a white sweatshirt on. He had black hair.
Yeah, it was
sunglasses.
definitely light colored.
It was a white sweatshirt, but it had like red graphics on it or something like that. I can't remember what the design was, but it definitely wasn't a black shirt. It was like a big bulky hoodie because the pockets were stuffed.
Right, that's just the word through me. I don't think it might have been black. That's just my memory. But
I'll put in my 2 cents. Yeah. At the very least, I can place the vehicle at Fleece Bank, and maybe that'll help in the investigation down the road. So at the very least, this is a nice little breadcrumb.
Yeah, it's a better breadcrumb than downed officers. That much I can tell you.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully we can catch the son of a gun that did this.